Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm R.B.Sethum and welcome back to another video for Valheim. So once again, I am back in the game. This time around, it's not a guide, it's just more of a gameplay video. So, as you can see right here, I have been busy at work. I've been farming and grinding, and I'm trying to basically build a base. Now, I'm thinking of kind of using up that area as well. There was once a giant stone there, so everything that was browned out was where the giant stone was. However, I pretty much picked the heck out of it and used it to raise this platform that I'm on. So in the previous video, my base was down there in that hole. I have now moved it up here, and I just want to cover in all this hole. Now I am technically on the border between the I think it was called Flatlands or something like that. Oh, I want to get that. I want to get that as well. And the Blackwood Forest. Problem is, I do get a lot of bad guys, and I've run out of stone. So I need to kind of do a bit of traveling to get some more stone, so that I can level up the area that I was on with, and then afterwards I will continue trying to expand. So that is the aim of the game. Now, of course, as you can see, there aren't really very many trees around this area, neither that many stones. There is a stone there that I don't want to touch. I want to leave that alone. And there's these things right here, which I didn't know there were. So there was a stone here, cleared that one out, used all the materials to cover up the hole. I'm also being cautious right now because we are in the Black Forest, and the Black Forest has the Great Dwarfs, which aren't that bad unless they have a shaman with them, or potentially two shamans and a brute. So I'm being very cautious. I don't really want to bump into them. I don't want to end up dying, and of course I'm trying to also preserve some food. So we'll pick up stone because that is important, and this is another area that I kind of cleared out. We are now at this section right here. So this is the stone that I am picking at, and so what I'm going to do, or the way I've been doing this, is I've been coming here, picking, using my pick to get the stone, haul it back to base, put it in boxes, come back here, do that again, rinse and repeat until I run out of storage, and then basically I'm using the hoe to cover in the hole. Now this is kind of annoying because when we get these storms, we get these giant waves that end up making me float, and as a result it just makes the job that much more longer. Okay, we've got a grayling right there. Oh dear, that's not what I meant to do. I just complicated the situation for myself. Now floating, so I'm punching. Oh, weather, bad weather. Come on, grayling, down you go. Night night. And this guy will drop some resin. Now, I've got loads of resin, but I've also got an idea of what I'm going to do, and so therefore I do want that resin. So another way of doing this is because obviously the ground, the land itself, goes on a slope downwards. As I make my way through this giant piece of stone, which I hope will be enough, I will try and use the hoe to try and level it up. I say try because it will still go at a slope downwards, but it won't be so steep. And I'm hoping that we don't have to deal with too many giant waves that get me floating. Because every time I float, A, I use stamina if I move, and B, it just makes it that much more longer. So the idea is I want to get the materials as quick as possible. I'm always looking over my shoulder because, again, I am on the border with the Black Forest. Every time I do try and harvest something here in the Black Forest, I tend to find trouble sneaking up behind me, trying to pulverize me. For some odd reason, I think the Great Dwarfs here don't really like me that much. They're not being very neighborly. You know, I'm not doing anything to them. I'm just minding my own business, harvesting their resources. I think it's their resources. Yeah. I always look over my shoulder every single time because I have been caught off guard so many times whilst doing this. It's unbelievable. I've died out so many times by just being surrounded by Grey Dwarfs. Oh, this is going to be a high wave. And so the reason I decided to kind of go upwards with that build on the base was simply because of the waves, really. I mean, it looks like a fortified castle, which is nice, and I like that. But also, sometimes we get those really giant waves, and it was really not fun having my base, do my own thing in my base, and then, you know, a storm would start, and I would just end up floating in my base for a couple of seconds. I found that kind of frustrating and irritating, so I thought, do you know what, the game allows me to build upwards, so might as well do that. It's just, you know, once I started that journey, I kind of, at one point, started regretting it, and, you know, I'm not going to back down. I think it's a good idea, and I think it'll work. Now, the other thing is, where that giant rock was that I showed you at the beginning of the video, I'm thinking of, Jesus, my English, of expanding into that area and just having loads of room. So, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I've got plenty of resources around me. I'll probably end up kind of running out of resources at one point, so I need to be careful. I still want to have some resources around my area. So there's a seagull there. If I can hit it, never mind. I was hoping to get the feathers off of it, but it flew away because I missed. So yeah, I mean, the other thing that I like is the fact that we have the cultivator right now. Ooh, there's food. Did I get it? I mean, I can't pick it up because I'm full. Yep, I picked it up. That's good. I'll pick it up on the way in. But because I've got the hoe, I've managed to plant some trees. So I'd like to plant some more trees as well. But obviously I have to space them out properly between themselves and the beehives and everything. So I need to be careful as to how I do that. I do want it to look very nice. And I think I might plant some grass on this little pathway into the fort. But for now, I'm just going to continue harvesting the stone. I'll do that off camera, and then I will meet you guys back up once I've got enough stone. So this is the second chest that I'm trying to fill up. As you can see, I'm nearly there, so not much further to go. I'll try and fill up a few chests with these materials, and I actually haven't really got a build design in my mind. So with that said, I've got plenty of materials, for the time being at least, to try and cover up that hole. Now, I could do something with this hole and just leave it as that, but for some odd reason I want to level it all out and obviously have like cliff edge around. Now that is a good thing to have here in this section, because we do tend to get trolls from time to time, and trolls are not fun. Now, a troll by itself isn't that bad, but most often what happens is a troll decides to bring some friends, and those friends would be the grey dwarf, dwarfs? Yeah, grey dwarfs, whatever, you know, whatever they're called. Now, one of them isn't bad, a normal one isn't bad, an elite normal one that throws stones isn't bad. It's when they come with the shamans and the brutes that it just really complicates things. So by having my base high up, and this is the height at which the trolls shouldn't be able to do any damage to my base if they try and attack it from the water. Of course, there is the path side that I have to consider, so probably I'll have to try and build a defense around that area of some sort, or consider building a defense of some sort. So I'm doing a little ramp here so that I can kind of get back up here if I do run out of the resources, which I'm guessing will happen. And as you can see, I'm going through stone really quick. So I'm just going to crack on with this, and I'll meet you guys later on once I'm further with this task. Again, this is another thing that seems to attract attention here in the Black Forest, so who knows what might happen. So you know how I was telling you about attracting attention here in Black Forest? As you can see right there is a troll, and he's not the one that I like either. He's the one that has a tree for a club. So that means he's got a good range. He's actually on my path to the mainland, which is problematic. So I'm going to try and take this guy out somehow. I don't see very many enemies around there. So I'm thinking if I take him across the water to the mainland, I could probably stay at a safe distance. Hopefully don't hit me. That's good. Try and hit you with an arrow. Okay, landed that one, landed another one. Oh, I didn't want to go that way, but that's fine. That's fine. This is where the path is. Don't hit me. That's good. Right, we are where we want you to be. And he has a shaman right next to him. That's going to be problematic. Now, the shamans aren't that bad until they do that. That move right there heals the other dwarfs around him, including himself. And trolls and the grey dwarfs seem to be friends because he's getting heals, which is not what I... Oh my god, there's so many dwarfs right now. Oh dear. This is kind of bad right now. And I'm out of stamina because I'm trying to dodge all of these guys. So I'm trying to kind of kite them into this direction. Like so. To take them out one at a time. Oh my goodness, that is a brute. So I was talking about brutes and shamans. That is exactly what I got. So if I can take out the brute before he hits me. Ouch. Okay, got 2 hits on him. Oh, well, he got 2 hits on me. So I really don't want the troll coming this way because he will wreck my fence. Okay, oh, no, never mind. I aggroed him again. Right. Oh, I got hit. I was trying to kind of go between his legs. That did not work out the way I envisioned it. Oh, there's another one. Dude, how many of these are there? Okay. So if I can take out the shaman quickly with a couple of shots, then the troll won't get any heals. And that should make my life easier. Oh, bother. Oh, there's another one right there. Jeez. How many of these guys are there? Trying to also keep the hit points down on... Oh, never mind. That worked out. That completely worked out the way I wanted it. Man, that guy's got a range on him. Right, we're going to try this again. At least this time around, we didn't have that many NPCs to fight. Sometimes they do tend to just pile up like mad. So who's, you know, it's not fun. I do like the fact that this section right here is quite challenging, to be honest. Although sometimes it can be a bit frustrating. Hello, troll. Goodbye, troll. Don't hit me. Okay, I'm out of stamina. That's bad. This guy is healing, which is, again, not good. Quickly grab these things. Thank you. Oh, there's a lot of bad things right now. I'm going to try and lose aggro on some of these creatures and then try and take them out one at a time. The troll is clearly behind me because I can hear him. And he has many friends right now. That was not a good idea. Oh, Lord. And he's fast and he's going to hit me. Ouch. He's got 2 shamans. So the healing is going to be quite bad for me. At least. And he hit me again. Man, he's got... See, that's what I don't like about these ones with the tree in their hand. They have a really big range. I mean, it's fine. I can kite them like this and then just take out one at a time if they don't heal too often and if I don't get killed. The problem is that there's 2 shamans applying heals, so what another... Okay, so I got another dwarf. Oh my god, there's a lot of them right now. Another one. Oh, this is going to be very problematic. I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. There's too many bad things right now. I can still try and kite them. So the plan here is to kite the grey dwarfs. Oh wow, that is so many of them. Yep, that worked out just brilliant. That's a lot of them. That's like crazy. Okay. It took a while. Got rid of all the NPCs and there was even more than I left when I died. However, I did kite them around. It took a long time because the shamans kept healing. So I did try and focus my shots on the shaman. But one of the fortunate things was that Mr. Trollsy over there decided to kind of wander in that direction so I could deal with the Grey Dwarfs by myself without his interference. So now I just have you to worry about. Oh man, I timed and misjudged that one really badly. Oh, again I got hit. I'm going to need to keep a good distance away from this guy. I mean, he's going to die eventually. And I'm going to get your pelt. And I'm going to build stuff out of it because you're annoying. Going around this way. Huh. You don't like the fact that there's a building between us. Well, you know. It does work fine for me. Oh, dude. Another one. Now this is not good. This is really not good. So the red one is a 1-star Grey Dwarf. At the moment, I think I should be able to kite these guys whilst I deal with the troll. So the priority now is to deal with this troll. Try and keep this building between me and him. I am going to use more stamina than I'd like to because of these guys right here, which are really annoying. Oh. I can't really even stop. Right, you. Down you go. And you follow your friend, okay? Now I'm not fooled by that. I know you're gonna come back when I'm not looking. I just had some more stamina. But I do have enough health to... Oh, hey, troll friend coming through. Okay. Just keeping that distance between me and the troll for the time being. Come here. Sheesh. Okay. So the troll doesn't know what to do. He wants to come for me, but because there's a building between me and him, he keeps going back on himself. So this is how I'm going to cheese you, bruh. Yeah. Thank you. Man, you complicated my life here. I mean, it was a nice, fun complication. I enjoyed it. Of course, every time you die, you do lose some of the abilities, which is kind of frustrating. And he dropped quite a decent amount of gold. We got some hide. We've got a troll trophy. So, yeah, there we go. Problem sorted. I'm just going to carry on doing this. It's going to be a long grind to finish off my base. And I've got some stuff here, I think. Nope. Okay, I've got some stone. I can pick these up. Might as well. There we go. But that thing's not in the way anymore. Okay, so let me show you around. Finally managed to finish it off. No big disruptions. This is what I've done. I've even planted and harvested trees. Well, planted grass and trees. I'm not going to harvest these trees because I like them where they are. It adds a little life to the area that I'm living in. It feels more alive. So I'm going to leave it as that. We do have some pens right there at the back. We can expand if we want to. We've got some trophies set up. Of course, what you've seen here was over, I'd say, 3 or 4 days of just, you know, taking it slowly and patiently to harvest materials, bring them back to base, and then, of course, using those to cover up the holes. But this is what it looks like from the outside. We have some pokies at the front for trolls. I'm pretty sure the trolls can destroy them pretty quick, so it does buy us some time though. But that's what it is. This is what it looks like, and I'm quite happy with what I've done here. I'm not quite happy with the way I arranged things in the base, so I might have to have a look at it. The building system is a bit primitive in that you can't really build very complex things, I feel like. Or I've not discovered how to do it just yet. Probably just me, and I've not discovered how to do it. But, you know, I mean, I'd like to do a tower-like structure and stuff like that. But this is where I'm at the moment. So with that being said and done, I'm going to end this video here. You will see many more videos from this location as this will become the primary base for me. With that being said and done, if you have enjoyed it, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on the channel, who knows, you might just enjoy them. And until next time, stay safe, folks.